Ponderosa Allotment, Episode 3, Death to Rabbits. As we left it last month, I had to ask the council to cut the grass at the back of the fence line so I could see the fence line and make the necessary repairs. And this they have done. The other task was to move the toolbox from where it was, which was down at the bottom there, and move it into the other plot. And of course I had to remove some weeds so I could see the back of my fence line. Working on an allotment is a singular occupation. You don't get much help and you're out there on your own. And putting in posts is really a two-handed job. So I thought it would be of interest if I showed how I put posts in single-handed. And the first thing I do is make a cruciform structure out of 3x1 path edging as seen above. First thing to do with this cruciform structure is put it onto a level base, and here I am scraping away. What the shovel's hitting against is the chicken wire that's been buried, and that gives where the line is north to south. So I have to move that away, and then the next job is to line it up with the string line. And then when that's roughly lined up, it's now hard up against the chicken wire. Bring it back 4 inches, which is the thickness of the post, and that should be somewhere near centre always. In go the pegs to make it firm, secure, and you can see why site engineers or surveyors are called peg bashers within the trade. And when that one's done, a matching one is done on the other side. You don't want to see another post being put in. And here we nail it, and here's another tip. When nailing to an insecure peg, stick the hammer behind it, hold it loosely, and with kinetic energy, and it goes, just put it behind there and rest it there. You can drive the nail in. Another tip is that bending of nails. People think that when they bend a nail it's through their lack of skill, but it's not. It's because the face of the hammer is dirty. So get some sandpaper and give it a good clean, and that will stop your nail bending. With the cruciform now firmly secure, check it for level. Sight it over the top, straddle it and look down the line, make sure that it's still on line, and then check it with the tape to see that it's still in position. And another tip is it's difficult to tape by oneself, so just clamp a small piece of wood on the other post. This is 2 posts down, and we're looking for 15 feet. Before I show the post going into position, I want to show you where I get my posts from. They're all reclaimed. I found this one and rescued it from a skip, full of vine leaves, and scraped it up and made it good. tells you where the nails are, so when you've gone down a bit you can come back with the pincers and pull out the nails. So there we have a cleaned up post all ready for paint, and I just put one coat of paint on and that post now looks as good as new. And there we have a finished post all ready to take to site, or in this case the allotment. So in goes the designated post, just drops into the hole, and we clamp that with two clamps, one on either side, and it will be roughly plumb in both directions, but it may need a little friendly persuasion on one side. There goes the clamp. We now check for plumb and accuracy, and it did need some persuasion on that particular side. It was just a little touch out. The other side was bang on though, as you'll see. And there's the other clamp and a strut just to push it over just slightly and keep it plumb. As this is a corner post and will take a lot of strain, I concreted this post in using some postcrete. Work on the allotment then came to a halt. Two things. One, my car went belly up and had to have some major repairs, and I had to take my grandson for driving lessons, and I had to pick my granddaughter up from the university sports hall where she was doing some training, and then the heavens opened and it rained and we had nothing but flood warnings. But it gives you a chance to see my wife's garden, which she loves, and her begonias, and the rain doesn't make much difference, you can still see them, and they're quite good. Oh, and those are my tomatoes. And when I finally got to the allotment on Saturday, what I saw was lots of weeds had grown, and work on the posts and the fence had to stop. I had to get those weeds up and get it ship shape again. The artichokes look well though. They'd benefited from the rain, standing up like chapel legs. So the rest of Saturday was spent weeding, clearing away all the weeds, and then I just had half a roll of membrane which I laid down. So Monday morning it's searching all the pound shops to get some more membrane and looking at the price of some wood chippings or bark. Well, that's it for another fortnight. Tools put away and cleaned. Have to make a new gate. Bye. Hope you like the video. Please subscribe, and if there's any comments or something you want to make clear, please get in touch.